What happens when you cross computers and art? You get a whole new way of creating pictures. Computer art is all around us in various forms. Nick Walker is here to show us some high-tech artwork.
Well, Susan, Leonardo da Vinci once envisioned a form of art he called a mind organ, something that could immediately transform a visual thought into a picture for everyone to see. We're getting pretty close to that with the computer.
There was a time when some people thought that art and technology were opposites, but technology has invaded the world of art, or maybe it's vice versa. Here at Artronix in Seattle, Scott Williams is demonstrating the ultimate machine in computer art, a machine called the Paint Box. It can turn almost anyone with a creative mind into a painter.
I have a magenta, so I'll just drag a small magenta line there. Let's grab a green, a little larger tip. Grab a cyan, a little larger tip. And let's grab a red, a little larger tip, and a blue for our largest.
Using a stylus on a white board, the operator can simulate pencil, crayon, airbrush, watercolors, almost anything else in a two-dimensional form. The artist may even forget that his canvas is a computer.
It's real artist friendly. You don't have to be a computer whiz to operate it. Thank God.
Artronix uses this computer to create art for advertisers, TV stations, and large businesses. Hardly anyone else can afford the $200 an hour cost. This animated sequence was produced for a local television show. Taking a picture from a 10-cent postcard, Scott used the paint box to alter reality, turning the tip of the Space Needle into a spaceship. Weyerhaeuser wanted to use this picture of a forest, but the picture didn't have enough trees, so Scott just added some. You can create some terrifyingly realistic pictures using the computer. Combining a picture of the Seattle skyline with a picture of a 747, you can create an eerie photograph of a plane crashing into downtown. But not all computer art looks like reality. Artist C.T. Chu uses a computer at Fairfield Graphics in Seattle to create his own world, something he calls Stamp World. This image illustrates the mythological evolution of the beings of Stamp World, from statues to stamps.
I'm really mostly interested in ideas now, and that's how I got into the computer, because the computer is a tool which allows you to translate your ideas faster than anything else.
Chu is able to draw his ideas on paper or canvas, but the computer allows him to experiment with ideas, with colors and shapes, with a quick touch of the stylus. All of this art was generated by a computer. The series of works is called The Homemade Dog, created by Seattle artist Bill Ritchie. Although originally produced on paper, the images were transferred to computer software and printed on a computer printer before being assembled in book form.
Can anybody be an artist using a computer?
They certainly will be.
Who's the artist?
Well, the artists who want to be the artists will be called the artists, as long as they have audiences.
But Ritchie's colleague, C.T. Chu, disagrees.
As far as making everybody artists, I don't think so. I don't think it can do miracles. Just like a word processor can't turn everybody into a writer.
But the computer artist can make photographs into something they are not. Scott Williams took this photograph of your favorite lifestyle reporter and changed it considerably. Using the computer, he gave me a mustache. He even changed the color of my eyes. And implanting the color of my face over my hair, he airbrushed a higher hairline onto the picture. And just for laughs, he gave me a week-old beard.
Before and after. Well, the practical applications of this are obvious. Plastic surgeons can show patients how they'll look after an operation. Hairdressers can show customers how a variety of hairstyles and hair colors will look on them. But that probably won't happen until the cost of the equipment comes down. The paint box sells for about $200,000. Now, you may not know it, but you see a lot of computer art every day right here on Eyewitness News Afternoon. The opening to our show is produced on a computer, and most of the little boxes you see over our shoulders, like this one, are generated by a computer. They're all drawn with an electronic stylus by our computer artist, Carla Breeden. She programs new computer art into our graphics system every day, things like maps, lettering, and graphs. So watch for more computer art around you. It's becoming a regular part of our environment, not only here at Eyewitness News Afternoon, but who knows what else.
Meantime, that picture they did of you made you look like a guy on the FBI's 10 Most Wanted list.
Would you buy a used car from that guy?
No, we like the way you look.
Thanks, Nick.